Welcome back to another episode of CTE. I'm your host, Amika Reed, and today we're going to be spotlighting the construction and carpentry program here at Owings Mills High. Today I'm here with Mike Bennett, who is a teacher here at Owings Mills High School. So, Mr. Bennett, could you tell me what is the carpentry and construction program here at Owings Mills?
Well, the carpentry and construction program here at Owings Mills is a part of a 4-year apprenticeship through the Associated Builders and Contractors of America. Once they finish our program here, they can walk right onto a job site as a second-year apprentice through the ABC Training Center.
So can you tell me what kids can expect to do in this type of program?
In our program, starting at level 1, we discuss things such as employability skills, construction math. We start to introduce each other to usage of tools and safety. We learn how to read, interpret, and draw blueprints and make various projects depending on what the children and students wish to make.
So can you tell me how it feels being able to teach this, having such a diverse group, including men and women in the program?
I absolutely love it, especially when I have the ladies in the classroom. My mother taught me carpentry because my grandfather did not have a son, so she was next in line. And then she in turn taught me. So I feel anybody can learn how to be a carpenter or any trade out in the field.
Going back what you were saying about your mom and stuff, how did you get into carpentry?
Well, I started swinging a hammer at about 5 years old simply because we didn't really have a lot of money for toys, so I would make toys. I would make things to play with. Whatever tools were in the basement, I would use them and learn the hard way on how not to use them. As I was growing up, through the advice of a nurse that I had met, she suggested, hearing that I liked working with my hands, that I join the Carpenters Union here in Baltimore. So I did. 2 weeks later, I was a carpenter, first-year apprentice. Worked for 25 years in the field, working just about every position you can have in the carpentry field, from apprentice, shop steward, all the way up to job superintendent. Then my wife suggested, hey, why don't you be a teacher for Baltimore County? And I put in the application, did the interview, and voila, here we are.
So what would you tell kids who want to go into the carpentry program? What should they prepare for that would happen in this class?
Definitely learn your construction math. It's basic math. As long as you can get through 5th grade mathematics, you should be okay. We don't do too difficult math. It's a lot of fractions. So if you don't know fractions, maybe you should get better at it. But we try to teach it in a different way than they do in math classes. We use more practical methods to teach the different fractions, how to reduce, multiply, divide, so on and so forth. That's the biggest tip I could say.
Thank you, Mr. Bennett, for your time.
Thank you very much for coming by.
I joined a carpentry construction program because I want to be a construction worker myself. Me and my sister actually want to have a construction business our own so we can build stuff for homeless people. And just, and my father was also a carpentry worker himself, so that's why I really want to join. I like the bond that we make in this class. I like the building, the hands-on. I really just like how the environment is and how we learn everything basic and everything non-basic, everything that we learn inside and out in this class, in this construction. I say this prepare me for any hard things I need to work on, anything that I need to in order to build an actual house, anything to actually build that apartment or a hotel for anything for any homeless people that live on the streets. Basically, advice I want to give kids to join the CTE construction program would be ready, prepared for any dangerous workouts that I got to do, because it's really dangerous work that you got to do with saws and need sharp objects, and just try not to be too nervous when working with any tools, and just be prepared and always have the bond with your classmates or any your teammates.
I joined the carpentry program because I wanted to be able to build stuff when I was older for my own household. As a girl in this industry, I felt, excited to try new things and show girls that they can do something boys can do. advice I would give is to have an open mind and be prepared to try new things and be excited to explore. Mr. Bennett supports me by always showing me that when I think the project isn't good how I like it, he said it still looks great and it always has a character. BCPS prepared me because I get to learn about the new tools I'll be learning that I would use when I'm older and being able to see and learn the math that I would have to use.
Now we'll head over to Linthicum to meet our BCPS business partner.
Dennis Wiseman, Installation Manager, Johnson Controls, Baltimore. Johnson Controls is a commercial, industrial HVAC company with lines of business in fire alarm and security as well. We manufacture building automation systems, fire alarm systems, and security systems. The Johnson Controls P-Tech partnership is a mentoring program for the P-Tech students where they learn about industry, they get real-world industry experience by interning with us, and then we provide the mentorship. So when we have interns come participate from the P-Tech program, we involve them in different aspects of our business. They may be involved with the engineering aspect of our business, putting together submittal drawings, and then we also involve them in the field. So we take them out on job sites so they get real-world experience on job sites and get to experience what our technicians do on a daily basis. And it's a win-win for the students and Johnson Controls. Basically, we're developing the future workforce for us, and it's giving the students the opportunity to come out of the program with a good high-paying job that they can build on to build their careers. My background in the HVAC industry spans over 35 years, and to actually be involved in preparing the next level of workers for our industry is very rewarding for me. I get a lot of satisfaction out of helping the students and look forward to being involved with them and look forward to them developing careers in our industry.
Now we'll open it up for questions for Dr. G.
Hey Dr. G, my name is Harper Rowan and I'm a senior from Hereford High School. What are some examples of industry-recognized credentials?
Well, Harper, there's a few examples of industry-recognized credentials that we offer in all of our CTE programs of study. All of our CTE programs of study have some certifications. Some of those certifications are industry-recognized credentials, and all that means is that industry members recognize that as an important skill for students to enter the workforce. Some examples are engineering students that leave with their Autodesk Inventor or AutoCAD certification, our Certified Nursing Assistant for our Academy of Health Professions programs, or even some of our programs like Diesel and Automotive that leave with the ASE certification.
Hi Dr. G, I'm Andrew Hooper from Franklin High. How can community members become a part of CTE?
Andrew, great question. The Career and Technical Education Office relies heavily on our community partners to grow our CTE programs of study. There's a number of ways to partner with CTE, and the first place that I'm going to direct you is our Office of Career and Technical Education website. 4 ways that we have to partner are sponsoring our events, volunteering at events like Robotics and Future Business Leaders of America, sponsoring our student recognition ceremony winners, and informing our programs of study through our various program advisory councils. Regardless of how you want to get involved with Baltimore County Public Schools and the Career and Technical Education Office, we welcome your expertise and your support.
Thank you for tuning into this episode of the CTE Show. Until next time, I'm Amika Reed.